Okay, got the ILevel mounted. Made this little tray today. It's about got the ILevel level. I had to make this little step, which raised this up, get it level. Yeah, here's the ADS-B antenna. I've got it just stuck up there for right now. This is the GPS antenna that will mount to my dash. This is just for the ILevel. It's not my GPS antenna for the transponder. So anyway, had to make this harness. Comes over to this another switch right here. I'll show you what that's for here in a minute. Got it wired in. So let's see what she'll do. Battery. Open up. See, I can split that. Connect to the ILevel device. Should connect automatically in a second. Takes it a minute, I guess. Oh. Yeah. Dadgummit. Yeah, see there. As soon as I clicked on it, I thought it would connect automatically, and I think it does. It's just maybe it just didn't that time. But anyway, you can see that the ADS-B in is working. Shows all the aircraft around. The reason I know it's different is you go up to it's got radar ADS-B, so I know that the ADS-B in is working, which is weather and traffic. But then here's my AHRS on that, so you can change this to anything. There's AHRS. You could do a 6-pack. That's your airspeed indicator. You can see how big it is. But you can also, let's see here, you can split this down. Let's see here. Make your screen bigger. You can make your airspeed indicator huge. And then you go back over here and altimeter, angle of attack, which of course it's not getting any data right now. Traffic, pulls up that, there's ADS-B, and that shows you that ADS-B is working. And again, you can do a 6-pack over here, you can do airspeed, altimeter, traffic, whatever you want to do. It's all customizable. Radio, I don't have the radio option, so, and then if I get on down to autopilot, which I don't have, which eventually I hope to, so you can do level, you can set your altitude, and when you do all of that, you set your course and everything. You go back to your AHRS, the little heading bug actually operates and turns, so yeah, working pretty good. Now, the one thing I wanted to show you real quick is if you turn the battery off, if you lose battery power, this switch here cuts the internal battery on and it takes over. See, I didn't lose any of my, I can still operate it as normal. See, I still got my, if I were flying, this would still be all working, altimeter and whatnot. So, and then when you always want to keep this off when you're flying, because if you don't, it obviously run your internal batteries down. But with this off, I'll turn the batteries back on, turn this off. So anytime I'm using this and flying, it's charging the internal battery. So you leave the switch off. And then, like I said, if I ever were to lose power or, you know, whatever, you can flip this switch right here on and I'll mark it and everything. And so yeah, it'll all work good. So see, when you do that, when you kill the power, it tells you that you've lost power, you're powering down. So it says warning. So if you see this, then you click this on and it goes to, like I said, it goes back to the internal battery. So you click that off and it'll disconnect. So pretty cool. I'm glad to get that done today. Whew. So once I get my windshield or my my glare shield installed, then I'll mount all my antennas up here on top of that. So not sure. I guess this one will mount to the inside of my windshield somewhere down here in the corner somewhere, I guess. Yep. Big deal today. So my transponder tomorrow maybe, or the next thing is I will hook my GPS up to my ELT. That's my next big thing. Once that's done, getting very close, guys.